Welcome back to the 90 More Podcast. My name is Kosi. Welcome back to a brand new video. The UEFA Champions League group stage has been drawn. Interesting draws, interesting groups. And I tell you what, this is the last format of the UCL of this kind. And it's going to be an interesting one. Let me know in the comment box below, where has your team been drawn? And do you think you will survive your group? I mean, we have some interesting ones. Sevilla, Arsenal, PSG, Lens. That one's a hard nut to crack. But then you've got the one with Newcastle, Milan, Dortmund, and Paris Saint-Germain. That is an interesting one as well. My early reactions and early predictions for the UEFA Champions League group stages is here. Now, Group A: Bayern Munich, Manchester United, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. I love the feeling of that. I love the sound of that. I think Copenhagen are out of this one. To be honest, it's a little bit unfair that every time Copenhagen will play Bayern or Barcelona or Real Madrid, they should give them something different. They should just give them something different, in my opinion. So, to be honest, I think Copenhagen is gone. Galatasaray are going to be the dark horses in this group. They will give some kind of trouble to Man United, and they will give some kind of trouble to Bayern Munich as well. But I think this group will stay the way it is in terms of positioning, apart from Copenhagen going on and Galatasaray dropping to the UEFA Europa League. So Bayern, I expect them to top this group, winning at least 5 of the 6 games in group stages. Manchester United, they will beat Copenhagen home and away. They can beat Galatasaray at the Old Trafford. They will pick up a point in Turkey, and they will definitely get something against Bayern. But even if they don't, Man United should be safe. They will be second in that group. I kind of feel like jealous for Manchester United as an Arsenal fan. I wanted this kind of group. I wanted some kind of vibe in a club like Bayern, and then 2 other clubs that we are really ahead of. And that's what Manchester United have got in Group A. Group B is where my team is, and Arsenal have Sevilla, PSV, and Lens. We played PSV Eindhoven in the group stages of the Europa League last campaign. At the Emirates Stadium, we won the game comfortably. Away in Netherlands, that actually didn't go down very good, and now it is time for Arsenal to prove themselves on a bigger stage. Now, what I like about this group is that most of the clubs are actually at the same level. So you look at Arsenal, who have not been in this competition for 6 years. We kind of match up with Sevilla. And then you look at PSV, who are kind of mediocres here and there. They've never done anything serious in the last 10 years or 15 years in this competition. And Lens, they are also at the same level. But I still think Sevilla will top this group. Sevilla will come number 1. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan, but that's my prediction. Arsenal will come in second, closely. PSV will come in third, and Lens will go on. I expect Arsenal to win most of the games actually at the Emirates Stadium. But the problem with these clubs is when you visit them, and that's where the real juice in this Group B is gonna come from. But Arsenal and Sevilla to qualify. Sevilla in position 1, and Arsenal in the second place. Group C is one that is also very interesting. Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and Union Berlin. Union Berlin are playing the UEFA Champions League for the first time ever in their life. FC Braga have been there from Portugal. At times they come, at times they do not come, but there will be some kind of surprise element. Real Madrid are struggling a little bit this campaign, and I think the transition phase is actually affecting them. Benzema is gone, Modric is a little bit old, and Chris is a little bit old as well. Injuries are also hurting them a little bit, so I expect them to struggle, especially during the beginning stages of the UEFA Champions League, but they will be alright. Napoli, winners of the Scudetto last campaign in Italy, they should be alright as well. This is where I'm going to drop one of the big teams and go. Real Madrid will be topping this group. I will be very surprised if they don't. So Madrid to top the group, and Napoli to go to the UEFA Europa League. So I'm going to go Madrid, Braga, Napoli in third. Yeah, that's my early prediction. That is my early instincts. I think Madrid will be alright, but I don't see Napoli being alright. I just don't see them being alright. Okay, so Napoli out of the UEFA Champions League group stages. Group D is another interesting one. Benfica, legends of this competition. Inter Milan, legends of this competition. Salzburg, you want a troublesome, third, pot 4 team. it is always Salzburg. And then Real Sociedad. This one, if you ask me for the real group of death, it is this one. Because just like the Arsenal Group B, I think Group D has all the ingredients for an exciting encounter. If I was a Real Sociedad fan, I would definitely want to travel to Italy to play Inter. I would want to travel to Portugal to play Benfica, and I would love to go to Austria to play Salzburg. And all these teams are kind of at the same level. Now, Inter Milan were finalists, of course, last campaign, so that gives them a little bit of an edge. But I don't think it actually it actually gives them any more advantages. So, Group D, these are my predictions. Benfica will top that group. Inter Milan will come second. Real Sociedad will come third. Now, they have a habit of disappointing. And I think Real Sociedad will disappoint according to the way we hold them in high regard, according to the way they perform in the UEFA Europa League. They're one of the clubs that you expect to play until the finals of the Europa League. But whenever they're there, they actually never get to that stage. So I still think Real Sociedad third, Salzburg fourth, Inter second, and Benfica first. If it was any other scenario, probably I would give Salzburg a chance. They've always played good football, and this would be a time to actually repay them. But I think they will drop out in that stage. Group E, one that is one to watch: Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Feyenoord, Lazio, and Celtic. This one should be an easy one for Atletico Madrid. They've always had troubles with their groups, but this one should be an easy one. I think Feyenoord are not a match for Atletico Madrid. Lazio are almost at the same level as Celtic, but Atletico Madrid should be able to handle their quality. So in Group E, I've gone Atletico Madrid to top the group, Celtic to come second. Celtic have the pedigree, right? They've been here, they've done it, they've played against the best of the best. Madrid, Shakhtar, Bayern, Barcelona. So Celtic to come second. Lazio, I don't rate them. I really don't. I'm sorry. Lazio to come third, and in fourth, it will be Feyenoord. Unless Feyenoord surprise me, I don't think Feyenoord really stand a chance. Group F, Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, Milan, and Newcastle. Your group of death is here. And I tell you what, this is where I'm going to predict the most shockers in these group stages. Early predictions. When I do my research, when I think about it, when I sleep over it, I'll give you another set of predictions. But early predictions, it looks like Paris Saint-Germain is going to struggle in this group. It is really going to struggle in this group. And we've been talking about groups that are kind of equal and groups that are at the same level. This Group F teams are at the same level. Now, the Paris Saint-Germain we know is very different from the Paris Saint-Germain we are going to see this campaign. Why? First and foremost, we're going to have a Paris Saint-Germain that has decided to go for a proper recruitment approach with the likes of with the likes of Vitinha now in the team, with the likes of Neymar gone, with the likes of Messi gone. We're going to see a proper Paris Saint-Germain side, and that doesn't mean good news for the UEFA Champions League. That means that whoever plays PSG is going to be playing a well-coordinated, disciplined, organized team. You don't want that. So in Group F, it's a bit of a hard one, but this would be my genuine early predictions. Newcastle, come on guys, come on! Newcastle will be in first. I've got Newcastle in first. It's their inaugural season, but when I look at all these clubs, I don't see a more organized club than Newcastle. I don't see a better organized club than Newcastle. They play good football. They're very organized, score a couple of goals. They've got that ability to, catch you on the break, and that is what you need in tournament football. So I don't think Newcastle are going to come here and struggle like many people think. I think Newcastle will be all right. So Group F, Paris Saint-Germain, not at the top, but Newcastle. I've gone with Borussia Dortmund in second. I'm always gonna back BVB. Come on. Apart from the jersey that we released, in the summer, that was trash. But I'm always gonna back BVB. So BVB second, Newcastle first, Paris Saint-Germain. I'm dropping them. I'm dropping Paris Saint-Germain in the Europa League for the first time. And then Milan, I just don't see Milan have it. Just now, they do have that pedigree, and anyone should actually back them, and I should back them. I do love Milan. I'm a big Milan fan. But the problem with AC Milan is they've really recruited well. They brought in so many players, and it might take them some time to actually come around. So I expect them to have a very good season, but it will take them time. I won't be surprised if Milan actually win the Italian Serie A, or even qualify for the UEFA Champions League in second or third in Italy. Group G, Manchester City, RB Leipzig, Crvena or Red Star Belgrade, and then Young Boys Band from Switzerland. It's an easy group. Manchester City will top it, Leipzig will come second, Crvena will come third, and I think Young Boys will come third. I think Young Boys have, that kind of quality as compared to Crvena. Zvezda have always been here, and they have done nothing. They have proven to do nothing whenever they are in the UEFA Champions League. So, Group G, Manchester City, Leipzig, Crvena in fourth, and Young Boys Band in position number 3. Group H is where my beloved Barcelona are. And look, my problem with Barca is the disorder at management trickling down to the pitch. You have Ansu Fati gone, you have Ousmane Dembele gone. This team is becoming like a real shambles. Frank Kessié is gone, and we've not seen some good signings. I've not seen the inspiration for Barca to say we are back and we mean business. I don't think really Barca mean business this season. So, but of course they have that kind of young age of players, young generation of players. The problem, Pedri can't stay away from the sick bay, and so many of their young talents can't actually stay away from the sick bay. So Group H, where my beloved Barca are, it's kind of a difficult one. They have that Antwerp game, Royal Antwerp, where they will actually win every game. I think every team will actually beat Royal Antwerp, unless otherwise, home and away. And then you have Shakhtar, that obviously will not lose to Barcelona away. Shakhtar will also not lose to Antwerp away, okay? Could Barca come second here? Could Barcelona come second in this group? I don't see them top this group. I just don't see them have the quality to top this group H. I don't see them. Last season they played Inter Milan and Bayern, and they actually came out third. They dropped into the UEFA Europa League, and they were eliminated by Man United. I don't think Barca are better. I really don't think Barca are better. So I've gone. Let's go. FC Porto first, more quality, they're a stubborn side, and they will beat whoever stands in their way. So FC Porto first, Barcelona second in this group, Shakhtar Donetsk third, and Royal Antwerp fourth. Those are my early predictions and early reactions for the group stage draw of the UEFA Champions League. It has been released and it is already exciting. My club Arsenal are back, and we are in Group B: Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV, and Lens. I don't trust my team to come first, but I trust my team to get through this group, and that should be that. When we get to the round of 16, I still think Arsenal will progress and get to the quarterfinals. Let me know where you think your team will actually end, and who are your preferred champions. The two teams to get to the Wembley in London, that is in June. Who are those two teams, and who do you think is actually going to win it? And I'll speak to you right in the next one.